Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this collective reading, collective message for Chrisean Rock. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You got to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. All right. Spirit is acknowledging for Chrisean Rock that there's lipstick on a pig, lies, artificial denial, cover-up, trickery, superficiality, frivolity, foolishness, and taking a closer look. Not just the collective, but the community. Everyone taking a closer look into her situation. It's affecting the throat chakra and the heart chakra. Pay attention and be aware. Be aware is what Spirit keeps saying it. And I'm telling you, every time I read on her, I get this luminous feeling about her ancestors and her ancestral tribe and how hard they work with her, how much they love her. It just feels very overwhelming, but it's overwhelming with a lot of like encouragement and love. And so every time I read on her, I just get this feeling that she's just got this tribe of ancestors and angels and guardians that just really want her to win. They want her to be so successful, and they don't want her to fall by the wayside, if that makes sense. It's like they're constantly trying to encourage her and place good people on her path. But at the end of the day, we get choices here, and so that is our superpower. Like, we have choice here. It's the most powerful tool in the tool belt. And so what you do with your choices is your business, okay? Not my business, not my problem. Spirit is acknowledging that there's lies, okay? There's a lot of artificiality, cover-up, trickery. And this is in regards to this pregnant belly. Could be a pregnant woman or could be a manifestation. There's a lot of emotion here. And again, we see Black because she is protected. I believe everybody is protected. But there's a lot of lies. There's a lot of hypocrisy. There's a lot of things that are troubling around this energy, around this manifestation, okay? There's a lot of things where it just feels like this is not a good time for her, and they've tried to warn her, but she just did not take heed. And so Spirit is acknowledging now it's time for her to have a truthful communication, come to Jesus moment, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. Spirit is just acknowledging like this is not the time to try to be big and bad. You know what I'm saying? No, this is a time to stop. Okay. And Spirit is acknowledging moving forward, she will still have ups and downs. This is the university of the universe. So buckle up and put your seatbelt on. You know, like I tell you guys all the time, nobody leaves a sucker unscathed. You're going to learn or you're going to win. Either way, it's a win, right? Okay. So focusing forward, have anticipation. This is really about choices. And I've already said good choices equal good karma and bad choices equal bad karma. But Spirit is saying go back to this because this is really important. This situation has more. There's more to the situation than what is said, than what is being said. There's a lot of trickery in regards to abundance. There's a lot of trickery in regards to succor and growth. There's a lot of trickery in that. And Spirit is just acknowledging she is in Hollyweird. And so, you know, they do what they do. Spirit is acknowledging they do what they do. There will come a time, though, where she will be humble and humbled, okay? And just thanking God. But there is still a nuisance. There is still nuisance energy in her environment and in her energy field. And this has to do with a karmic love, a past love, a connection, a star-crossed lovers. And until she does this, you know, they're saying, until you do right by me, until she figures this out, until she cancels and releases this contract, she will continue to deal with this over and over and over again. It almost feels like a bad omen or curse even to be with this individual. And so she really has to do it for herself. Nobody can help her. This is a star-crossed lover. It wasn't written in the stars for these two to be together. There's an energy of water, meaning that she's stumping into this emotion or water sign element so that she can see her reflection, so that she can take accountability and responsibility for why she's in a situation. There is something very disturbing that is going to be coming out. It's going to have her throwing 3 sheets to the wind. And this is going to come out in the form of a text, a phone call, a sharing of some type of information, news, some sort. It's going to make her feel like she is blowing 3 sheets to the wind. 3 is significant. Ancestors are nearby watching, asking and trying to confirm what is it that you want? How can we help you? This is a swirl of communication. At the heart of it, she wants peace. In one hand, there's an instrument. In the other hand, there's a beverage. There is a practice of divination, just praying. And we do see that she needs to get grounded with this red color. This all affects her heart chakra as well as her throat chakra, sending her love and light. Okay, there's this energy of I told you so. Not my business, not my problem. These two cards just flew off of the table when I said I told you so. Okay, and Spirit is saying that she should have been using her intuition, tapping into her higher self, her higher self. Again, we see water, could be emotional or could be a water sign, but there's an energy of wisdom and knowledge. But instead of tapping into this and staying connected to this with the Three of Cups, she was giving overindulgence, gossiping, bitchiness, lack of social life, an unhappy ending, taking advantage of others, harmful excess, sending her love and light. I don't know why, but Spirit said let's split the deck. So I guess we're going to go straight into the tarot cards. I typically don't do it, but that's not my business. Choice comes up here, real big as day. There's an energy with the Two of Wands, needing to make a decision. The grass is always greener on the other side. There's an energy of suddenly leaving, deciding to stay or go now. Restlessness, detachment, withdrawal, and wonderlust. Okay, on the bottom of the deck. Now there's an energy of her making a decision and saying, okay, what are my options? What choices do I have? What decision do I need to make right now? You know what I'm saying? And on the top of the deck, Spirit is saying, because you were not using your intuition. Okay. It was a misuse of intuition, acting on bias or prejudice, manipulativeness, and a lack of emotional control. Lots of inability to control oneself emotionally. Spirit is acknowledging that the Death card is in reverse. There's an inability to move forward now. There's a fear of beginnings. There's a repeating of negative patterns, resisting change and dependency. Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe to the universe. Chrisean Rock's current energy. Oh, okay. Okay. This is what we can see. This is what we can't see. There's an energy of curiosity. There's an energy of delayed news. So there's something that needs to come out. It hasn't come out just yet. Patience is needed for this to come out. There's an energy of protectiveness, guarded, one who is calculated and unconcerned about the other person's feelings. There's an energy of a lot of communication happening right now. Okay. And that's what the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck with the King of Swords, air sign energy. There's an energy of selfishness, ruthlessness, deviousness, premeditated malice, someone who is overly cautious. So who's the air sign energy? Because it's air sign energy is coming on really, really strong. And this has to do with where she is right now, how she got there. And it was to disrupt the home. Okay. This has to do with a family or a happy family. It has to do with someone coming home, someone having what feels to be like a welcoming party, has something to do with somebody getting, coming home. A surprise even. This is around that energy. I don't know, blue faces element. And in the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging this is good news to them. This situation. This situation is good news to them. Even them coming home is good news to some people. Okay, so listen up. This fire sign energy is passionate, but it's also chaotic. There's an energy of optimism. There's also an energy of competition. There's also an energy of an energetic young person. Could be an actor, just an inspirational person, a performer even. Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe to the universe. Spirit said, put it back down. Listen, this is how she got into this situation. This is how she got into the situation. It almost feels like it was planned. It almost feels like somebody set her up. Okay, not my business, not my problem. All right, what is her biggest obstacle? What is Chrisean Rock's biggest obstacle? Ooh. All right, I read biggest obstacle in reverse with this deck. Compromise is an obstacle. End of conflict. Struggle is an obstacle. Reaching an agreement is an obstacle. Setbacks and disagreements, petty squabbling with the Five of Wands in reverse are all obstacles. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, lack of ideas is an obstacle. Intellectual inability is an obstacle. Failure, hostility, exploitation, unclear thinking, haste makes wastes is all energy of an obstacle in her life right now. And then lastly, with the Hangman in reverse, feeling trapped is an obstacle, confined, self-limiting, uncertain, a lack of direction, needing release, letting go, sacrifice, waiting, lack of direction, perspective, a lesson to be learned, a unique viewpoint are all obstacles. Sending her love and light. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. All right, there's an energy of blocked creativity, not learning from the past, mistakes, fiending, weakness, is an obstacle. Indecision, frustration, and delays are all obstacles with the Magician in reverse. What's next for Chrisean Rock with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions, or issues, generosity, sharing, greed, unwarranted fear of poverty. With the Page of Pentacles, there is something there. She's going to be setting some goals around money and finances and just thinking about how she can do better. Reading books, even just trying to increase her income, having an open mind, maybe even studying something. In the middle of the deck, what's next? Spirit is acknowledging that she's going to be resting and thinking. And while she's doing so, there is an energy of fear, anxiety, stress, feeling overwhelmed, mental overload, needing solitude, relaxation, peace and quiet, sanctuary, meditation, regrouping at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Healing, hospitalization, introspection. And while she's resting, she will be planning for the future. Okay. All right. Chrisean Rock. What's the tea? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. There is an offer. Interesting. And she is unbothered by this offer. Or Spirit is also acknowledging there was an offer and she was unbothered by this offer. She didn't respond to the offer like they thought she would. And so because of it, there is an energy of thief, feeling robbed or lost, feeling robbed, feeling a sense of loss, theft, physical or emotional, because you were unbothered by the offer. You didn't respond the way they thought you would. And so they had to go ahead and see if you could hear them now. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging that people are doing a closer look and nosing up in her business currently. Also nosing up into this situation around this relationship. Marrying for money even. Child neglect, bad parenting, scared of energy. The child is scared of the parent kind of energy. There's also an energy of them looking into a relationship that appears to have good chemistry, great vibes. Same shit, different day with that relationship. Somebody's a player. So somebody wins and somebody what? Loses. This is played out all over TV. And now somebody feels like they are winning. They are winning. It's played out all over TV. So now who's the winner? They're too busy winning to even worry about it. Sending her love and light. Drama starter. This feels like a third party. Pay attention. How does she move in love and light? Well, it's divine timing. 14 is significant. 5 is significant. All the elements are on this card. Earth, air, water, and fire. Patience. This card means you need to make peace with divine timing. A watched pot doesn't boil. Sometimes we're waiting on someone else to be ready for the job to become available or to become the kind of person who can carry the responsibility. Continue living while your manifestations work on their own. What's the energy between Blueface and Chrisean? Timestamp. This will not last long. It's just not written in the stars for these two, see? But somebody is still holding on to the relationship. They don't want to let go. In the middle of the deck, somebody has already moved on with somebody else. And they got a love like fire. Fire sign energy, passionate but yet chaotic in the area of business, but also in the area of romance. And the skeletons are going to come out of the closet in regards to this situationship or relationship that is not you, honey. It is with somebody else. Or that might be a sis. Okay, Spirit said there's a gut feeling, like she had a gut feeling about the situation, and he's drinking away his pain. There is death to the peacock, death to pride, death to ego in regards to this relationship, death to anything that was beautiful. And now they will be spending magical moments alone. She is free to go. Okay, he might plead and beg, but this is because somebody was doing some brouhaha, and what you get on the front end kicks your ass on the back. Okay, so yep, you free to go. Pleading man comes back. It's a soul tie, it's karmic debt. Don't do it. Don't do it. And this is because somebody is manipulative. Someone is tapping into their resources, into their brouhaha bag, and they want justice. They want karma. They want it now. There's a lot of moving pieces. It always feels like there's more than one person that we're talking about. Okay, we're not talking about two people. We're talking about 3, 4, 5. Okay, not my business. Okay, so how does Chrisean Rock? What's her energy? What does she need to know? All right, that you have the evil eye on you. I mean, listen, you are protected, but just know people out here, And people do it. People do it all the time. You may see the evil eye show up in many ways, such as on an emoji, a charm, or a sticker, or a laptop, or as illustrated. It also is confirmation that you are and will be protected. The aloe vera plant illustrated alongside the evil eye sticker further emphasizes the spiritual representation of protection and good luck. The beauty of the symbol is that you can easily incorporate it into your life anywhere you feel it is necessary. Okay? It is bringing you good luck, and it is deflecting envy and negativity because it is in her energy field, and everybody don't wish you well. I mean, do we not know that? And when people say it's a spiritual warfare, listen, it is. It is a spiritual warfare. It's happening all the time. I say to the ancestors, I say to the universe, you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Okay? Spirit said, meekness is strength under control, a quiet force that embraces humility without compromising integrity. That is what the ancestors are requiring of her. Meek. Spirit is also acknowledging clairaudience. The sounds of voices beyond ordinary perception is the ability to hear something that not present to the ear, yet considered real. Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. And so there's this energy of her ancestors trying to reach out to her, trying to speak to her intuitively. Thank you, Spirit. And she needs to listen. She needs to take heed. And she needs to have emotional strength and self-control to hear it, to understand it. Okay? And in the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging black magic. I mean, how many times it's going to come out? I already told you she into it. She's in Hollyweird. But it's not just her. It's this energy of people trying to do something to her energy, trying to control and conform and contort. Does that make sense? And I mean, the evil eye already came out, and she is protected. We all are protected, but that doesn't stop people from wanting to do what they choose to do. And this is the realm of choice. And so people choose. And it doesn't mean that, you know, that weakens your protection. It just means that people out here and they reckless and they do it. Some do it to your face. Some do it behind your back. You know what I'm saying? But that's her business. You clear, cancel, and release. Okay? Sending her love and light. All right. She gets the dragon's lair. In reverse. 19 is significant. Red flags shouldn't be ignored. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue around, but be careful because you can't win this particular challenge. Heed this gentle warning about wanting and longing and the fantasy of belonging to someone, something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. Ignore this alarm and you'll wander in circles near the edge of the dragon's lair. Choose another path, for your treasures lie elsewhere. Get off of this rocky path and get on your righteous one. Not my business. Not my problem. How does she move forward in love and light? How does she get off of that rocky path, Spirit? What does she need to focus on? Chrisean rock. Spirit says she needs to awaken. 11. Thank you, ancestors. 11. Align your values with your goals. This is a reminder that you are a powerful cosmic being capable of incredible growth and vibrancy. Are you living a purposeful life? Are your actions in alignment with your higher self? Never forget, you alone hold the key to your future. Affirm and declare and confirm. Discovering your true self is self-mastery. Spiritual awakening within yourself. It's time for her to have that spiritual awakening within herself. She needs to be able to recognize and accept her gut feelings. That's called intuition. And she needs to stay on her righteous path by seeking her life's purpose. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.